Brett here. Master Wu's Bagua palm changes from the Dragon set. I'm going to just work on the palm changes. I'm not going to work on the circle walking part because I'm working on memorizing the palm changes. So the first one starts or is the basis of the remaining palm changes. And I'm going to practice both with my left on the inside. This is the center of my circle. I'm facing into my circle and palm change number 2. Palm change number 2 with the right on the inside. So notice inside foot is forward. Step. As I turn, I clear, and then I'm going to carry the wood, block, and then I'm going to face the inside of the circle. Lonely goose flies out, pair of geese fly together. So that was number 2. All the rest of them are based on that one. Cut. Okay. Hey, Brett here. Palm change, number 3. Left on the inside. Step, clear, and then step, block, strike, clear, stomp, grab, pull, clear, step, pull. Hide a flower, lonely goose flies out, pair of geese. All right, let's do that again in this direction. And I missed something there, but that's fine. Clear, this is into the circle. This is out of the circle. Turn the wheel. Lone goose flies out, pair of geese fly together. All right, that was number 3. 3. I'm still here. Number 4 coming up. All right, so for number 4, step, carry the wood, block. And then from here, we're going to turn outside the circle, chin, twist the hand, outside hand as we break, clear, throw the helmet, stroke the beard, pick the fruit. And then from here, lonely goose, pair of geese. Now the right's on the inside. Okay, so the right side, step, as the foot turns in, cut, clear, step, carry the wood, raise the shutter, push out the moon, and then facing the outside of the circle, hands together, chin, outside hand, twist. This is a lift and a break. Block, clear, rather not block, throw the helmet off, stroke the beard, pick the fruit. I think you can guess what the pick the fruit means. And then lonely goose. Actually, this is hide the flower, lonely goose, pair of geese. And that was number 4. Brett here. Master Wu's Bagua palm changes, number 5. Just a minute. Penny needs to get out. There you go, baby. I'll leave that open if you want to go in and out. Okay. Let's try that again. Number 5, Master Wu's set. So step, cut, clear, carry the wood, raise your shutter, push out the moon. So now we're going to actually step through, block, and then strike. And I just did it wrong, so I'm going to do that again. Cut, cut. Let's go back to number 5. Let's try that again. Right here, Master Wu's Bagua palm changes, number 5. Left side on the left hand on the inside of the circle. Ah, right, right. So this is clear and then cut. Okay. One last time. I'm going to have all this raw material is going to be in the long video that no one's going to watch. Okay, so number 5. So let's see, try this again. Cut. Hey, Zoe. Right here, Master Wu's Dragon Palm changes, number 5. So step, cut, clear, clear the pie, carry the wood, raise the shutter, push out the moon. This is coming from the solar plexus, push out the moon. And then this continues up. Actually, this starts as a push, but it continues into a strike. And then you throw somebody over, optional kick there, and then an odd number of presses. And then we face the outside of the circle, lonely goose, pair of geese. Okay, so now I'm facing this direction, right hand on the inside, number 5. Step, heel up. As I turn and cut here, I'm going to turn that foot. So those are together, clear, carry wood, raise a shutter, push out the moon, and then just keep on to a hand strike. So this is actually ends up being a straight through hand strike. Throw somebody, optional kick there, and then this is a press. And I'm a little off the screen, and this is a press. And then face the outside of the circle. This is hide a flower, lonely goose flies out, pair of geese fly together. Number 5. Right here, Master Wu's palm changes. Number 6. This is called threading. So left side on the inside starts as always. So if I stop with my foot on the inside, step, turn the foot as I block, carry the wood, lift up the shutter, and push out the moon. And then this is a grab. I'm going to step. That's 1. Grab, step, grab, step. And then I'm going to do a co-step. This is a clear, grab, choke, and then lonely goose, pair of geese. Now I've got the right hand on the inside. Okay, so number 6, threading, right hand on the inside, step, cut, clear, raise a shutter, sorry, carry the wood, raise a shutter, push out the moon, and then I'm going to grab with the front hand, the right hand in this case, the upper hand. This is a fascial grab, don't worry about that, but that's a fascial grab. Another one, and notice as I grab, I'm turning my heel in, and then I'm going to do another one of these. Grab, step here, a co-step to the outside, clear, grab, throat, continue, and then hide the flower under the leaf. Lonely goose flies out, pair of geese fly together. Threading. Next one is weaving. So number 7, Master Wu's weaving. Left hand on the inside, heel comes up, cut, clear, carry the wood, raise the shutter, push out the moon. Now we're going to, on my back foot, I'm going to come up under the ball of the foot, and this is a block, grab, strike. block, grab, strike, and then I'm going to come around and block and then hit, and then I'm going to co-step, hit again, and then I'm going to come around and lonely goose, pair of geese. Number 7, weaving. Did I say weaving? Let's see. This is grinding, not weaving. Weaving is from a different set. So grinding body, right hand on the inside, step, clear. So this is cut, cut, clear, carry the wood, raise the shutter, push out the moon, and then I'm going to, on the back ball of the foot, block, grab, strike, block, strike, come around and block, and then strike, co, punch, hide the flower under the leaf, lonely goose flies out, pair of geese fly together. Number 7, grinding. Okay, finally, number 8, return to source. So step, cut, clear, wood, shutter, push out the moon. Now this is a step. So notice I've got my heel, I'm stepping to somebody, grab their hands, headbutt, scissor step, hoe, strike, and then come around. Okay, that's number 8. Number 8, right on the inside, heel, cut, clear, wood, raise the shutter, push out the moon, and then lost my balance there. Step. I'm actually imagining I'm creating the lotus, turning around. Okay, now they form a linking set and they all come together. There's almost no way you're going to get the whole of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate the camera, have a little more room, and you'll see the whole thing. I won't be able to do this as a short. All right, that'll be interesting. We'll see how this works out. All right. I don't think this is going to work out at all, but we'll try. So to the left, 2, 3, 4. This is the outside hand. Throw the helmet off, stroke the beard, grab the fruit into 5, throw a body, block. Now I tend to do more than one block here. 3 blocks, that was 5. 6 is now threading. 3 of those. Grinding. And then finally, I'm going to come around here. Finally, return to source. I just lost my balance there. And now the right hand's on the inside. Okay, and here we go. This is, again, the linking set from Master Wu. So we start with a cut. Number 2. Number 3. That's a pierce. Number 4. Number 5. Hello, Penny. How you doing, baby? 1, 2, 3, grinding, return to source. It's like this. And that is the linking set without my head. All right. Got it documented for a second time. Have a good afternoon.